see that? Tell me you saw that.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it. The Echoes have a will of their own.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
Do? Where are you off to now, then? Bound for the Free Cities, perhaps? Oh, no need to say if you'd rather not. We all have our reasons.
You're injured. What happened here?
There's a village...
I'll go. You catch your breath.
Thank you. Our encampment is up ahead. Just off the track. They must not reach Tabor.
Rest well. You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic are still there.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go round it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Good. I got here in time. Finished.
Is someone there? Please, I can't move my leg.
That doesn't sound like an Akashic. You're with the battalion?
I am.
Taken care of.
Another survivor?
Is...
He was right to send you. Those things you slew. Tabor is safe, thank... You seem...
You must have me...
Wait. Son of a whore. I was there! In Kosnis when you killed my brothers.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over.
And what of my ill will?
When your wounds have healed and your head has cooled, though I hazard your life would be better spent in service.
My oath!
I know how hard they are to keep.
No. Lord Kupka told...
Man.
I am nothing. Just know. You will regret not killing me when you
Let's go.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. Waits us within.
Welcome, welcome. Go safely.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yotei, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yotei has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yotei. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yotei and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them, yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls... Every port in the capital, Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce.
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
Quite.
How dare you?
Distinguished members of the Council. You must forgive His Majesty this
Intrusion? What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic! He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools! Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough. Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city, her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike, his very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominants, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Umielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
Let's find our friends.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Opportunity beckons. Who among you is that blade for thing? What drink? Of leap? I eagerly await.
Beneath the flood, yes.
How are those new boots treating you?
They're fantastic.
You! Certainly, you know.
The three of you, I'm here, named.
I can't promise.
Remember? That Cyril fellow's an odd fish, don't you think?
Well, scholarly.
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals.
Back to how it was. I don't like it.
So it's these stones to Canva, and the rest of the boxes to Dalana.
What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder?
Mummy made a pottage from it.
This quarry's been hard to find since the square.
It has indeed.
Can't blame the beasts for being on edge.
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor. I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read.
Oh, what? Come.
Guardians of the... I'm pretty...
Fascinating. But, oh, the...
Wanderers of the... Or...
No doubt you're right. This is proving most enlightening. Now, for the final stone.
Children, that's all three.
And so, 3 guardian, little number...
Too many...
Ha!
Careful how you pack that leather. Any creases or scratches will bring down the price.
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve. Both him and now you. Pray accept this token. For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal them if there is nothing.
No.
Your Grace.
It's a Canva, then.
We'll talk about it. Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
The free cities under siege?
Are you sure this is the right way, brother?
Come on.
Yeah!
Thanks, Gal. Remember, you're on my side, Torgal. Shouldn't have messed with the leader of the pack, eh, boy?
Ready, go?
This might take a while. You deserve a rest.
Company.
Old he may be, but it looks like there's still plenty of fight in him yet. Here's...
Clearly, join.
I don't plan them.
Very well. Do not allow.
Free cities under siege?
Run like the wind.
Orcs. Then let us be rid of them.
Clive. Smoke.
Is the city fallen?
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
Clive.
Oh?
You remember how some of Sir Wade's guardian? Well, now the rest have come to join him. Now, I don't mind having it, but we ain't got nowhere for him to bed down. I'd build him a new barrack, but where would I put him? Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle.
I see.
And it isn't just that. There's been more and more of him, but there's only so many. We can't keep crap. And that's what I was hoping.
It's no...
Thank you.
So...
Well?
Eastpool, it's been a long...
It was and if any of us... But what's done is...
I suppose...
The Blight might... There's just one. A band of cutthroats. Nasty bastard. Would have sent some... But now we've got a few more guardians.
I do. Eastpool...
And I know. I've already... And I dare...
Of course.
Back to Eastpool, then.
Not just yet. Let's hear Wade's plan first. So Wade...
And you...
I spoke with... She tells me you have...
That's right. I rather fear my men have been treading on her... And then there are the bearers. We need somewhere to...
As can I, which is why...
That's very kind of you. With you beside us, we shall...
So?
That thankfully there aren't too many. And rather less, thankfully. A small force would suffice to clear the village.
I'll head into Eastpool. You and the Guardians can stay outside. Make sure I'm...
I can't ask you to...
The Akashic are the big...
Well, I shall summon...
Shall I wait?
No need, my lord.
All right.
We shall see you there.
Who the hell are you? Kill them!
You will leave this place.
Or face the consequences. That's the end of that, then. Or maybe not. What's that thing doing here? Doesn't matter. It goes too.
Waken,
Any more
Bravo. A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching. I thought you were keeping...
We were. Put down more...
Let's hope it was the last of its kind.
I would.
Your men will be bringing the... It might be best to send word for them to come right away.
Of course. Leave it with me.
Home. No.
That's all of them. And now to begin the... It won't be easy. Especially not after 5 years of beasts, and the masonry might still be sturdy enough. But half the beat... It'll take a bit of elbow grease.
So wait, if you don't mind...
Of course.
I'll let Martha know that if you need anything more.
And we will.
Eastpool lives again.
Let's go.
Ah, there you are. Old Sir Wade told. What's all this? On second thought, it'll only give me nightmares of me own.
I suppose.
What else? Sir Wade, there's plenty.
Did Wade say?
Well, anyway, the poor's the way if it's food or...
Thank you, Ma.
No,
I wanted...
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't...
You know what you have to do. Clive, I fear, as you know, our time grows short. Before we part, I want you to know that...
Thank you. But his revenge...
It is the one, and it is all that I have...
But what of Lostwing?
I built Lostwing to achieve this. My comrades and I are sure of our... But... There are the... I would place Lostwing in their hands, but a village home only to the Frey... And so, Clive, will you take them to your hideaway?
I will.
Thank you. I will not. The people I speak of have withdrawn to go...
Understood.
Then the... And may Griga...
Come then, brother. We are awaited in Gotan's Bales.
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine. Keep fighting the good fight.
Not here. Good girl. Faster! No need to ride from here. Everyone. You can no longer guarantee your protection.
Well, if that's... Sid, none of us will be standing. We owe him our lives. If he's saying we ain't safe in... And if that's what has to happen, that we get...
I hope so.
Oi! You lot!
They've gone with us.
Oh, fuck.
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's... It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the plate. They don't stand a chance against that. They're all gonna fucking die.
No. We can't... Sid! We can't let...
All right. Where is this?
It's promises.
Good girl.
Clive, look.
No. Don't tell me we're too late. Quentin, are you all...
Which is more than I can... They followed me without...
This must be the Quentin. I'll hold it.
But...
Your comrades didn't die. Don't let their...
I won't.
Come on.
That is no mere guard dog.
No. Just a rabid beast that needs to be run down. Is it over?
Is it? He wept. Just as I'd all my plans. It was all but what it... My faithful
Quentin.
Master Quint...
You?
It's Lostwing.
What? Lostwing. My Lostwing.
And look who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool! Damn it. Quentin's not going to last long in there.
Then we finish this quickly.
I need to find Quentin. Quentin! Quentin! Look at me! Thank the Founder. He hasn't... Welcome back to the land.
Is
the flood.
I see. Then all...
No, Master Quentin.
Why? All that I strove... I have nothing.
Well, the heck, you've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could get rid...
But I prayed. Can't we just go back to how it was?
Your work ain't over. We believe.
Your village. So long as you...
But why? Why would anyone...
Because we're
family?
Yeah. Lost with...
It was.
We can start again.
A fresh one life? Why, just a village. What's to...
That's
Please, Quentin, after all. Permit me to I will no longer be needing you.
I'll pretend.
But you must be rewarded for
A bottle or two of your...
Of course. And if you don't...
I look forward.
What's happened?
Guards at the gate. You won't find a finer array this side of the strait. May Gilbert smile upon you.
If we're going to do this...
Clive, it just so happens that...
And what tell...
Why, you're...
I'm listening.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, Randalar has been particularly badly affected. None remain free for long, but the army too is in disarray.
And you've been looking to buy?
Precisely. It's the...
So where does my...
Though we may have the funds, so we've been searching, and we believe the place was...
And so, we see...
How could I refuse?
Excellent. Theo, if you wouldn't...
Of course.
Sounds like...
I will, even if I begin... So I'd better...
Try to clean. I'll do my best.
You will find a village...
All right.
I'm sure...
Come on.
been a nice place once.
It will be again.
Fire and It's over. Fire and farewell. Stay down. Fool!
I think that's the last of them.
I think you're right. Let's head back to Boklat. Let's go.
Yeah!
Something the matter, Theodore? Quiet.
Those are our terms.
I shall.
Him again.
Someone you know?
Yes, but enough about it.
It's done.
You made...
I should go and let...
Don't let me. But she'll only get up. I'll explain.
All right. Eloise.
Thank you. Here. Well then. Now, I suppose the first thing...
You're still in it?
We are. A trusted... I suppose, but we shall...
Well...
I'm not...
Ah, Clive.
You wanted to talk?
The man I was watching earlier, the one speaking, he represents the Silver Peak.
I don't think...
Well, every trader in Dharmekia has.
and they're still expanding, and judging by her reaction...
And you'd rather she did?
I would rather. And I would never... Eloise, but this, I won't let her. She's free, and she must be...
You're a good man.
I have always been great, and I want to repay the... But each time...
She loves...
And I love her. Though...
Always.
Thank you. Well then, these bear... That's a...
Oh, the moon. For that matter. Is a storm coming soon? Will there be thunder?
Good morrow to you, my friend. I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them. You wish to study the tomes? Did you learn everything you needed?
It seems the hideaway has lost its appetite.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Aye. All their fancy silks.
see that? Tell me you saw that.
What will it be today? How may I help you today? One must understand one's place in the world. I have the details here. Very good.
How may I help you today, Clive? Come to claim your just desserts? All yours. Best of luck out there, Sid. Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
It's not true. We've lost so...
Off you go then.
Your work here is done. When did you get so big? All right.
Them room might be the... You see, there were a time when I weren't too... Some women, to satisfy that lust, but then one day, said he'd give me access to...
Was that the first?
Aye. He was true to his word, so I ended... And all without... Said that with...
Why, I reckon...
And that's when he had me. And the rest, a dozen... But I can say, you've all shown me...
That there are.
So don't you go... Clive. Go on, then. You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. Is that all?
Sounds like thunder.
You're late. We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Hey?
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
So these Akashic are being controlled?
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in this city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the merchants' district to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, A few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the Merchants' District, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
All right, Torgal. Let's find those survivors. They don't stand a chance against those things.
What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here. It's over. Enough. You're finished. Let's try. where the city's leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside. Where are they? These creatures. Does Ultima's reach extend this far? What the hell is going on here? Where is your master? What does he want?
You've caused quite the commotion. But then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here, with an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Slaythman of House Harvard, and you will yield. Or not. As long as you don't hold back.
You will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord Zarnai. Gungnir. Watch closely, Mythos. Yes! Yes!
Actually, I wouldn't.
The vessel is strong. My liege.
Clive!
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, You did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Waloed.
Get back.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing. No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Try it.
As all the rest.
Joshua!
Oi! Oi! This way! Hurry!
Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
Will he be all right?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. All right?
And how is he?
Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gil into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake.
My boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the Royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. The Iron Hair wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But do you have an idea?
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself. Right. Gav said that Otto might know something.
To what do I owe the honour? I'm saying for you, dear. No scratches, right? Not bad, if I do say so myself. Should last you a good while. Yeah, that should do you. Not my best work, but it'll do. You can thank me later.
Still alive, are you? That great lump. No. Coin purse weighing you down? You'll not find a better price than that. And be thankful you got that much. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tomes aplenty to guide you in your search.
Cole said it was an army of Akashic. What will happen to Mid and the others?
They'll be fine as long as Sid is...
Clive. How may I help you today? I have the details here. Thus ends today's lesson.
Clive, where the hell is everyone? They're all right. You lot don't do things, well, at least every... Now, it's sitting under a pump. But they're more personal item. Then I'll check the workshop. Come on. Run like the wind. Straight home now.
Something tells me it won't be easily broken. I needed that.
Poor beast. There was nothing I could do.
Still alive, are you? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Is that all?
He's a surly soaker.
Sid! Heard you were in Canva fetching young Med.
Miss Shirley, how can we learn to be clever like Miss Midadol?
Do you think Mid's ship will ever send? This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. I'd better keep... What do we have here? I remember seeing this doll. Huh. What's this tucked inside it? Sid's best invention. Huh. That sounds promising. So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. But what would that be? Perhaps Otto might know.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, then...
Well, possibly.
Opus. That girl's as tone deaf as a bent, unless you mean the orchid. She couldn't surprise us all. Not least her dad. What's that battered old box had to do?
I think Sid may have hit...
Those two and their bloody treasure hunts.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with a cache?
Cole said it was an army of a caching. What will happen to Mid and the others?
They'll be fine as long as... I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't. See?
And you had nothing to...
Nope. We just wanted to listen, so we pressed like this. See?
All right.
Did you break? Can you fix?
No, I mean... There.
You fixed it. Sid fixed. He moved. Yeah. New music.
They started playing when I removed...
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you, Sid showed it to me once and said it was... Let's just hope it's the stuff shit.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make...
Just the two I was looking for. Actually, yes.
Dion left?
Unless you've another word for... He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before...
No, we're not the Prince's keepers.
I'd rather he did so in... Much like yours, I suspect.
Though I may be...
Then at least try...
And if that fails?
I waste here. The further the flagship sails. I have to get back.
Who's that sulking over there? Lift.
Said her name was Yote.
All right, Blackthorn told me. Speaking of...
Worried about?
Afraid so. It's a bit of a funny one, this, but... So, obviously, I show it to Blackthorn. Try as I might, I can't... And... see him.
I'd speak to him again. Well, I suppose there's no point leaving him to steal.
Cheers, Clive.
I'll be sure to pay him a bit.
All right. I'll meet you by...
Back again? Allow me to educate you. The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
She can't kick this.
What's happened?
Tyre's busy working us. I've tried offering to see Clive. Will you talk to her? Order her to...
I know better than... We all admire...
I will. Until then, we owe him the...
Who is he?
Someone from my past. It won't be much longer. If I had the tears, I could ease his path.
How would he...
Not my tears.
You wouldn't. There must be some...
Sometimes an easy... You do well.
We have all the ingredients. I can make the drink.
Just tell me what...
There is a species. Bring me one of... I'll make sure.
Thank you, Clive.
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tomes aplenty.
Bloody hell. That remains to be seen. August tells me, and at the sight of it...
Come on, mate. Bottling it up. If it weren't the...
It brought back...
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all...
And sometime...
Don't be like that.
Fine. If it'll get you that ring with your print...
You've never met...
Why would I? The ring brought Bastards in...
So it was a knife?
It matters, because engraving metal's a nightmare. The fact is...
So what?
I'm the hideaway. I'm not stealing a living. My armour keeps you lot safe. As far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another, because the curse breakers, and I refuse...
Very well. Why don't we go and pay him a...
I doubt it.
Then just this once. Swallow your pride. Keeping the... Provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaint.
What'd you say, Black? It's not like you...
All right.
Magic. So...
In Dravost.
Dravost, that? Just north of the... Got that, Clive? And I'll make sure Black...
Good luck with...
He's a surly soaker.
Sid?
Vaguely.
I'm afraid so. I fear this. However,
I can't.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards. Morbles up, I believe that the endeavour I assure...
And all you need is a single vine.
That is correct. As for the... Why...
How timely.
Well...
Kicked out already?
No.
Why the gate?
Chief's orders. Not that I suggest.
That's what I'm trying to do. You ain't changed a bit, have you?
No.
Long time no see it.
What the hell are you doing?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise, but since you asked so nicely, I'm here to see Zoltan, you fuck.
All right. Just... don't go starting it.
Yeah, I promise I won't throw the first punch. Not good enough.
Go on then.
Not much going.
It's just... When I was a lad, you'd have to... Clive, you're good with people.
Hey.
There's a river of...
All right.
I appreciate it'll be near the forge on the hill.
Forge on there.
Good luck.
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
I have some things for sale. May we meet again?
Hotter! Hot, those miserable flame!
Pardon me. It's a pleasure to meet.
I'll bet keep the gates closed, I tell you. You're not welcome here.
Blackthorns.
What did you...
He's trapped. He's waiting.
Then I suggest...
Didn't you...
So what if we... Fuck! These bearers...
We're never going to be able to fire up the forges.
I'm a busy man, as you can see. Oh. That prick is not wanted.
All right.
Mama, why hasn't Papa come back yet?
He's helping the chief with something.
Let me guess.
As a personal...
Well...
There'll be no talking him right.
Which is what, if we're to... What turn of...
I left. Dravo, there are two kinds of... My kind, who are in it for... who labour on a single peak, and the other kind... There are people like Zoltan, who's what the kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades. There wasn't a single day we weren't, and bit by bit, we would have torn Dravos in half had it gone on.
You didn't have to do...
Zoltan's a badge. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables, until the crystals run out at any rate.
It depends on how you... There's got to be other ways.
Thanks to Sid, he saw all of this coming. New crystals were the problem, not the...
You know what I mean, though, right? What I'm trying to say is that it's...
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive. Clive, Dravos won't love so. The way I see it.
Hold on, Black. Sid made those things, and you'd be throwing...
All right. This place was your... Sid's creations were never meant to be. Let this. Dravos will show the what. Wouldn't you agree?
Of course.
Thank you, Clive.
Shall I go, in fact?
I know I'm off. I'll be needed building a furnace. Do us a favour and round up.
Oh?
And I've got a job for you. I need leather for the bellows, and luckily for us...
Time for a spot.
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Shut your hole.
sorry, but if none of you lot can smell ore anymore, we're gonna have to start looking for new clients.
Ambrosia won't help me here.
Faster!
Let's make this quick, shall we? Thanks, Cal. I dare say that will be enough.
What's this all about then?
Don't know. Really, nothing I could...
Right then, for everyone pulls their...
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work. But you know what this meant?
Sorry. That thing you built, you saved...
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. What is it?
Pet coal cinders. That there was my answer. Our secret for... I've always envied, since the day I became chief. No amount of sleepless nights at the end, but is it any wonder?
The cinders would mean more coming from you.
I need to forgive him first.
Well, you know what they say. Or these things take time. Especially, but what matters is, Blackthorn's got... I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though.
See that you both...
All right.
No use calling Ambrosia now. Ambrosia won't help me here.
Yeah!
Rodrigo could have mentioned his spiders would be the size of curls. Come on. Straight home now. Right then. Let's try.
Well, it's definitely anything but ordinary. Now, let's get this vine back to the...
Yeah, well, the whole village, everyone except Zoltan.
Oh, but that...
Pick old Cinder. How'd you come by? And you're sure he wanted me to have it?
I'm sure. He didn't say so, but I think he wants to forgive you.
Huh. Imagine that. Yeah. You know I could never leave this place, don't you? Every time you put on mail, you and the curse breakers are trusting me with your lives. I'm not about to go crawling back to... And if that... What was it you said he called me? That sounds like I better get... It's good to see you. I don't know, but I'm great now.
Ain't got the art to tell him.
A little healthy
You're not wrong. It's a shame him and Zoltan. No use, Blackthorn's happy.
Yep. So, what'll it be? That it? Fine.
He's a surly soaker.
Sid. Here.
What an amazing spot. Witness how the Morganbeards have taken to... Why, I dare say such a...
I'm glad
You've not only... Do you recall the I took a moment to just... You must accept this...
Sid! Heard you were in Canberra fetching young Med.
Miss Shirley, how can we learn to be clever like Miss Middledore?
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, then... thank good.
Is this what you...
Yes, I'm loath to get a sink that may. I wish that.
How are you feeling?
Light.
Good.
Thank you, Daya. I'm...
He's gone. Thank you. And you, Clive.
Oh.
The man you helped back in the Southern Isles. I was still a child when they shipped me to their triage tent. But in such blighted lands, I was...
An art we would...
Tears of mercy were his gift to the
And a kindness.
You know as well as I what life is like for a bearer. A commander may care nothing for the bearer spent in his... I've seen too much. Something, and we need to...
And we will.
I hope...
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts? You earned this. Come again. I may have more for you.
Cole said it was an army of a Akashic. What will happen to Mid and the others?
They'll be fine as long as...
Let me help. I know my letters.
Knowledge hoarded is knowledge lost. I have a few new notes that might interest you. There is a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you. What subject shall we consider today?
learn everything you needed?